First of its kind anesthesiology training program is now open in Henderson, aimed at tackling Nevada's critical shortage of anesthesia providers. NOVA, Southeastern University inaugural class that first launched in May, continues to improve every day. The 27-month program trains providers who work on anesthesia care teams along with doctors using high-tech simulation labs before they move into local hospital clinical rotations. Faculty say Nevada ranks near the bottom nationally for anesthesia providers per capita, and this inaugural class of about 30 students is designed to help fill that gap.
It's really a blessing to have all these resources and all these professors, and even though the coursework is very rigorous, it's still doable, it's manageable, it's letting us tap into like time management techniques and all that stuff. So it's really exciting to be a part of this kind of program.
University leaders say many of them are expected to stay in Nevada after graduation to help staff hospitals across the state.